Hi guys, welcome back here to Drone in Motion, a channel where we do drone videos and where we cover the most relevant drone news. Today we're back here with you with another episode with breaking news regarding a brand new gimbal that's coming from DJI, and that is going to be the brand new DJI Ronin RS2 that has just been leaked, guys. We have all of the information for you guys today. We have the pictures that just got leaked today. We also have specs, we have release date, price, and a whole lot of information you don't want to miss out on. But before we get started, guys, if you guys want to get an opportunity of winning a free DJI Mavic Air 2, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, and if we're able to get to 1,000 subscribers for September 1st, then we're going to be giving away one Mavic Air 2 to one of you lucky subscribers. So you guys who don't want to miss out on this opportunity, it's free, it doesn't cost anything, and you join the Drone in Motion family. So with that being said, guys, let's move on to today's video's topic, which is a pretty exciting one. So today we have breaking news coming from OCLB, which is a pretty reliable source when it comes to DJI leaks. Well, I know all of you guys are accustomed with OCLB. He's been pretty successful in the past, and well, today he had some really exciting info for all of us. So it all started 2 days ago with two pictures that got leaked, and all of this is regarding the brand new Ronin gimbal that's going to be coming on the market. But before we start with the leaks, let's go back in history and let me explain what the Ronin is, what the Ronin gimbal is. So for you guys that don't know, the Ronin is a professional gimbal that is used by professional videographers and filmmakers, and what that allows us to do is it's able to fit in a DSLR camera, which is one of those big cameras with those big lenses, to be able to mount it and get a nice stylus video image. So that's what this gimbal is. So right here on screen, guys, is the original DJI Ronin S. So that's the original Ronin S for those of you guys that don't know. So, but with that being said, let's dive right into today's juicy stuff, which is the brand new DJI Ronin RS2. So let's get started, guys. So 2 days ago, OCLB posted the following on his Twitter account. So he said the following: Ronin S plus Ronin 2 equal ? So we got two different pictures, guys. So unfortunately, these pictures were not the best quality. They were a bit downgraded. They were not the best quality. So, but I still have them. Still gonna show you those pictures. But we have some good news because we got some better quality pictures today for you guys. So let's get started with those two pictures that were leaked 2 days ago by OCLB. So that was the first two pictures that were leaked. So why are these important, guys? So the first thing that we're able to see is the following. We see on the top left hand corner, we see a big, what looks to be a big DSLR camera on the top that's mounted onto the gimbal, and we also see something that's pretty important, guys, the RS2 lettering in white. Why is it important? Well, it looks like DJI is going to be rebranding their Ronin gimbals to a brand new name. We're going to be touching on that later on. So also, additionally with that tweet came another tweet followed by that from OCLB again, which said the following. So that was his tweet that was just made 2 days ago, and it said the following: here we go, time to sell your old Ronin S. So whenever OCLB posts some kind of message like this, which says, here we go again, time to sell your old Ronin S, so, or an upcoming product, we know that it's coming real soon, guys. We saw with the Mavic Air 2, he posted that just about a month earlier before the release of the Air 2. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to be getting this gimbal pretty soon, guys. So now let's move on to today's tweet that was leaked, that was posted by OCLB, and the picture that was included with it. So this picture is a pretty exciting one because we get a real nice quality from this picture and a lot of details. So right here on screen, guys, it's a picture that was leaked by OCLB. So that was the picture that was leaked today by OCLB. It's a pretty interesting picture, to be honest, guys. So The first thing that's going to stand out is the shape. So it looks like DJI is still keeping the same shape and design, but it looks like they're going to be adding a couple different features, guys. So, and additionally, with his tweet, he said the following: don't be too heavy, please. So the biggest disadvantage that we had with the original Ronin gimbals were the following. The first one were the payloads. Why is that important? Well, because if you have a camera which is too heavy, which exceeds the 2 kg or 2 kilograms, which was the maximum payload of the original Ronin, well, you weren't able to fit your camera because the motors were not strong enough to support the camera. So that was one disadvantage. And the second one was that it was too heavy. It was pretty bulky and pretty heavy, so something that was inconvenient, which made it impractical when it came to filmmaking and also for packing and traveling with it. So I have some good news for you guys. So it looks like DJI has solved that problem. Why? I dare to say this because of the following, guys. So it looks like DJI is going to be incorporating carbon fiber onto the brand new DJI Ronin S. So it looks like DJI is going to be using that real nice light carbon fiber, which has a really nice whip. We can see with that real nice red pin striping that goes alongside with it, which I really like. I'm a really big fan of it. And then the next important thing, guys. So the name, guys. So with the original Ronin, it was launched back in 2018, guys. So it's pretty common for DJI products to have a lifetime of around 2 years. So that means the next Ronin generation gimbal is coming pretty soon. I'm dare to say that in a month or two. So, but before we get touched on the release, let's move on to the name. So as we already mentioned, it looks like this brand new gimbal is going to be getting a brand new name. It looks like they might be adopting something that Porsche, the car manufacturer, used. So if you guys are familiar with cars, you know that their most extreme and also lightweight vehicles, which are their GT3 RS and the GT2 RS, are named with that RS badge. So that means lightweight, which is just stripped down to be the lightest possible. So it looks like DJI has gone for that, which I really like. I like the red pin striping, which really gives me that racing feeling. We get that carbon fiber, which is real nice. It's strong, sturdy, nice, which looks really nice to our eyes. Beautiful material, and also it's pretty light. So that's pretty important because it looks like this new Ronin is going to be light. So that's also important. So when do I think we're going to be seeing this brand new Ronin camera from this Ronin gimbal from DJI? So as already mentioned, DJI products have a lifetime of around 2 years. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see the release of this brand new gimbal from DJI in September or October. So I think that's going to be the time frame that we need to mark our calendars, guys. So either September or October, I think we're going to be seeing this brand new gimbal from DJI, guys. So now let's touch onto the price. So I think this one is going to have a pretty high price, obviously not over $1,000, but I think it's going to be somewhere in between the $600 and $700 price. So with the original DJI Ronin, that's why I'm taking this assumption. With the original Ronin, we had a price of $679, almost $680 here in the United States. And then DJI, a year later, they came out with their Ronin SC, which was a lighter model, but it didn't have everything that everyone wanted. And that one had a lower price tag, which was around the $380 mark here in the United States. So I think this brand new Ronin RS2, I think is going to be somewhere around that price range, $600 to $700 price range. So I think definitely we're going to be seeing huge improvements from the older generation. As we already mentioned, I think the lightness is going to be really important. I think the battery lifetime is going to be improved. And also I think that we're going to be seeing, and we already mentioned, payload, which is one of the most important ones. Why? Well, for those videographers out there, I know some of you guys have the Ronin, but your camera is too heavy and you can't use it. So I think DJI is going to be solving those three problems. I think those are the three biggest issues with the older generation Ronin that I think it's going to be solved with this new generation. So that's the information that we have for you guys today. That's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching, guys, and make sure you subscribe to the channel.